just over the city and kind of moving toward the lake, but it should be fine by the time we get there.
It usually burns. Yeah, it'll burn hopefully. But I mean, we'll see it.
Look at the snow on top of that.
I'll look up the store about that. I was saying it's not your typical sightseeing buggy, right? It's a utility bird. Firefighting helicopter.
Totally.
Helis, we do heli skiing with it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Right there, slide out.
Oh, hey, Laura. She's the brains behind the operation.
Someone has to be.
Yeah, they're up in Turtle Mountain now, yeah.
Oh, funny.
That's
There you go, we're a small world,
So you've
right?
been in here before?
Oh, I grew up coming to this place.
Oh,
So, yeah.
that's cool.
No, it's really funny, but no, because when Peter sent the address, I was like, oh my goodness, I swear. I wasn't sure from the geographical, like, coordinates if it was like this one or the one there.
Oh, yeah. Right on. Well, we got some different things going on now. We haven't got horses. We had 2 horses here.
Yep.
We were just leasing them, like we were letting the neighbor put his horses here.
Yeah,
so we don't.
We need to have a fake gun and do the Rambo soundtrack TikTok.
You
see that?
Oh, these windows look not bad, eh?
Yeah, some
Well, that
condensation.
one will come on.
Jump up on the skid.
Peter, come here.
Socials.
Where is Peter? I thought that was Peter, but it was just the hat and the sun. I can't see anything. Where did he go?
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Hello Okanagan. And guess what? We're flying high today in a chopper, that is. This gentleman here, Gordy from Mountain Air Helicopters, is going to be taking us around. And this gentleman and his wife have a great team. They not only fly people like for tourist stuff and whatever corporate companies might want, but they also take them heli skiing. You guys have definitely done some stuff with the fires. Actually, let's just start there because that's a huge story. We try to do our part by telling people not to, watch their cigarette butts and the campfires and everything. What did you see when you were up there? How bad was it this year?
Well, the fire season was pretty bad this year, and we ended up looking at you.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
You
We'll
can
do. Sorry. Never look at the camera. I should have said that. Thank you for letting us come along with you here. You're going to take us around northern Okanagan a little bit. You're going to show us some of the fires that you actually helped put out.
Yes, for certain. We're going to head down towards Oyama, take a look at Kalmalka Lake, and then we'll cut across to Fintree and we'll take a look at the White Rock Lake fire.
Okay.
That was pretty influential here on the West Side Road. We'll overfly that one, and Mountain Air was on that fire as well. We'll come back over top, probably close to where we live in the rise there. And the rotors are going to be stopped. Okay, so there's no danger, but I need to point it out to you. So this rotor blade is pretty low, and as you stand up on the higher ground, it can actually hit my head, right? So it's really big danger. That's why you see people crouching when they depart and leave the aircraft if it's running. We're not going to worry about that. So when we come back and land at Mountain Air here, everyone's going to just chill out because we're going to have about 2.5 minutes for the engines to cool and shut down and the blades to stop. Then we can get out. The other danger is that tail rotor. And if you decided that you wanted to walk back, which you shouldn't, it's almost invisible while it's running, and you could run right into it. So that's dangerous. But anyways, come on over this way, watch that rope. The doors, again, we're gonna probably shut them for you. Open and close. So closed is up, open is down, but it can't open because there's little dogs there. So you have to actually pull back on it. The reason I'm telling you this is if you needed to get out of the aircraft, for whatever reason on our next, our 25-30 minute flight. We landed hard out there somewhere, needed to get out. So these handles are the same on both sides, and you pull back, slide the door back to open it up, all right? These are also emergency exits. There's 4 of them, 2 on each side. Just pop out with your elbow, shoulder. They don't just fall out, so you actually got to put some shoulder pressure. All right. Now to get in here, you've got a handle on each side. You got a big step. You can pull yourself up. We don't pull on this one because it's very fragile. Once we're inside, we can load from both sides. I forget how many people are, but there's 9 seats in here and 1 up front, so we can work it out. The seat belts are much like WestJet, except that we've got these shoulder straps. So it's going to be put on like a vest. It's a little bit, I think I've used it already, Jenga for adults here, but you got to put your arm through like a vest. Same on the other side. Put your arm through, and then you click it in like airline belt and pull it tight across your hips there. Okay? To get out, you just lift the flat metal portion and it opens up. Pretty straightforward there. The headsets, there are 4 headsets in the back. The 2 on the front seats aft facing have a little deal here. It's a little push to talk. Now if you push whoever's lucky enough to have this and push the round button, you're going to talk to WestJet and Air Canada and the control tower. So we don't want to push that one. It's called the transmit button. The one you're looking to use is this flat one. And there's 2 positions. So if you push it one way and it stays clicked, if you're breathing, we'll hear it. So you want to keep it into the momentary position. So you just push back and it'll reset itself. Okay, so these things, you put them over your head. This goes across the top of your head. And then the ear muffs go over your ears. And then this has to be actually, if you want to talk, it's got to be fairly close to your mouth here. So if it's hanging up like that, it won't pick up. The other headsets we've got back here are just your regular old construction type of deal, Fears. It's not super loud. When we're taking heli skiers, no one puts them on anyway. There is safety features cards here if you wanted to review it, type of thing. There's a survival kit up front, ELT, which is behind my head, emergency locator transmitter, and there's some fire extinguishers up front as well. Flight plan. We're gonna depart up out of here nice and high to keep noise abatement for our neighbors. We're gonna hit the East Ridge here, Calmalka Park or Cow Lake Park.
Yeah.
We're going to tuck in onto Cow Lake so you can have a view of Cow Lake. And then we're going to go south, just beyond Oyama. We're going to into the Kelowna control zone. We'll talk to the tower. We're going to be around Oyama and around Woods Lake. Then we're going to cut across. From there, we're going to get onto Lake Okanagan. So we're going to go over Spinecop. We'll come up Lake Okanagan. And that I thought at Fintry we would zip across and
See the fire.
check out that fire.
Yeah.
Have a little look at that. From there, we'll come across Predator. We'll come up to Becker Lake, have a look at that, and then we'll come back in.
Wow.
Anyway, that's how it's going to shake out.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you
Let's
guys
do it.
are ready,
Yeah.
we are flight planned. We've got a manifest. You guys are briefed. Let's go.
Do you
let's
got
go
to
do
call air traffic control right before we get out of the?
No, it's uncontrolled airspace here, so I'll talk to Vernon traffic, and we'll
Okay.
get up and going, and then we'll talk to.
Alright, what did you say?
You sound like
Is this what it's like
me
to be
in
you,
about
Grandpa?
25 years. Oh, I can hear the pilot.
And I got to come in here for a sec. I'm not trying to get fresh.
Yeah, we just got to make sure no one else is talking, eh?
Okay, let's
So
try
what's
that.
gonna happen here?
Oh god. Get it out of my face.
What are we doing here?
What's going on? Alpha Bravo 1. What's that noise? What was that? I'm gonna do something else
David's pushing me. Can we get push up? Oh, it's fluffy. I didn't notice that.
That's a 4-beer story. Make it 5 beer
Wait up, is that your pilot name or is it the helicopter name?
story.
That's the pilot's name?
Okay.
Okay.
You can put Fluffy on there. Someone might know what it is. You guys know what
We'll
a
leave
fluffer
that.
is? Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we know what a fluffer is.
I was actually gonna make a fluffer joke about Peter, but I was,
I was
like,
waiting
I
for
don't know.
David to say something.
Yeah.
Okay. Carly, you lead us.
Ideally, well, I'll take a couple like this, but I ideally would actually like